going wherever you want. You can give signals to your pony with your voice, legs, and hands. These tell the pony what you want it to do. When you can give clear signals, you can ride by yourself, asking your pony to start. Squeeze like this. When you squeeze your pony, try to keep the rest of your body still. Squeeze the pony's side with both heels when you want it to start or walk faster. It helps to say walk firmly. Try not to pull back on the reins as the pony starts to move. Say good pony as soon as the pony or obeys. Shortening reins. If your reins are too long, the pony won't feel your commands through its mouth. Use the thumb and first finger of one hand to pull the rein up and through the other hand. This hand always still. This hand stays still. This hand pulls. The rein slides through. Squeeze. Okay, okay. Asking your pony to stop. Never pull for very long. The reins makes the bit press on the pony's mouth. Sit up tall and close your legs briefly on the pony's sides. Move your hand back to tighten the reins. Loosen the reins and then try again and again until the pony stops. It also helps to say, ha halt, call me, call me, call me. This rider is practicing stopping and turning calmly. Yeah. Turning the pony, turning left, turning right. To turn left, squeeze your left hand on the rein and pull it back a little way. Let your other hand go forward as the pony turns its head. Pull your right hand back to turn right. Try to sit straight when you turn. Keep your pony moving steadily by squeezing with both hands. Practicing your skills. Your instructor may put out a circle of cones in the ring to help you practice turning. You could also ride your pony in and out of a line of plastic pots or try riding around poles. Remember to look ahead to where you want to go. When you turn, keep the pony moving steadily by squeezing with both heels. Make the turns as smooth as you can. Secret steps. Draw two lines. A friend stands behind one and turns his back on the riders who line up behind the others. Draw the lines about 16 yards, 15 meters apart. The friend counts aloud to 10 and the riders walk up to him. On 10, he turns around and everyone stops. Anyone still moving goes back to their line. The friend turns away and counts again. The first rider to reach him wins. Trotting. When a pony trots, it moves his legs two at a time. This makes trotting feel much bumpier than walking. Knot your reins to keep them out of the way. See if you can move up and down with your arms folded. At first, when you trot, someone leads you so that you can just sit still, holding the saddle. This is a sitting trot. Try to count 1, 2 in time with the bumps. Trotting is easier if you rise up and down. When you are used to your pony trotting, practice rising while your pony is standing still. To rise, lean forward slightly and push into the stirrups to feel your bottom out of the saddle. When you sit down again, land as gently as you can. Rising trot. Use the neck strap to help you. Don't rise too high. Be careful not to pull on the reins. Try use rising while the pony is trotting. Count 1, 2 again in time with the bumps rise on 1. Sit when you say 2, but get ready to rise again as soon as your bottom is the saddle. When you can rise up and down steadily, you can hold the reins so you can steer the pony. Going from a walk to a trot. When you trot, you need shorter reins because the pony holds its head higher. Shorten them just before you start to trot. Then squeeze the pony's sides with both heels and say trot. Sit for the first few bumps, then begin to rise. To go back to walking, briefly close your legs on the pony and say walk. Tighten and loosen the reins until the pony obeys. If the sitting trot is very bumpy, hold on to the front of the saddle with one hand to keep your bottom still in the middle saddle. Trotting maze. To practice steering, ask your instructor to place plastic pots in pairs like this. Then see if you can make your pony trot between each pair. Go back to the beginning if you miss any. Use your legs to keep the pony going while you guide it with your reins. Try not to go too fast. How to get off a pony. Here you can find out how to get off and lead a pony safely. Getting off a pony is called dismounting. Make the pony stand still before you begin. Dismounting. Give your leg a good swing up when you lean forward. Practice mounting and dismounting from both sides. Keep your leg straight or it may get caught on the saddle. Take both feet out of the stirrups. Then hold the reins in your left hand and rest it on the pony's neck, as in the second picture. Put your right hand on the front of the saddle. Now lean forward and swing your right leg over the saddle. Keep your left hand on the reins as you land on the ground. Be careful not to hit the pony with your right leg as you dismount, running up the stirrups. Slide the stirrup up to the side of the leather loop which touches the saddle. Remember to keep hold of the reins the whole time. Stirrups must be run up or they will bring against the pony's side. Always run up the stirrups before leading your pony away. Still holding the reins, slide the stirrup to the top of the leather loop. Remember to keep hold of the reins the whole time. Then take the stirrup in your left hand with the reins and pull the loop back through the stirrups with your right hand. Stirrups must be run up or they will bang against the pony's side. When you have finished, your stirrups should look like this. Try playing musical sax to practice running up the stirrups. Leading a pony. Stand on the pony's left side and pull the reins over its head. This makes it easier to lead the pony. When your right hand hold both the reins close to the pony's mouth, pick up the ends with your left hand, so do not trip over them. Say walk to the pony. Begin to walk and the pony should walk beside you. Say out calmly and stand still when you want it to stop. Some instructors may tell you to hold the reins with your little finger nearest to the bit. You must never wind the reins around your hand, as you cannot let go quickly if you need to. Musical sax. The player must run up to their stirrups before leading their ponies. You can play musical sax with friends and your instructor or helper. You will need a radio and some sax. The helper puts down a sack for each player except one. The players ride around while the helper plays the music. When the helper stops the music, everyone gets off and leads their pony to a sack. The rider who doesn't get to one is out. The helper takes the sack away and restarts the music. The rest ride around. The game goes on until one rider is left. The end. That's the end for today. Okay, goodbye.